Well, these shutoffs are completely smoked. The top one for the faucet is leaking, and the one to the side for the dishwasher is actually seized shut. So these customers have been stuck washing dishes by hand like it's 2004. I'm starting by stripping the handles and pulling the stems right out of these old emergency stops. I need the guts removed and out of the way so the line can actually drain down. If you get standing water in that copper, you're never going to get the pipe hot enough to unsweat the bodies. Next, I'm going to be getting that torch on the dishwasher stop now to break it loose. And yeah, I definitely toasted the back of the cabinet a little bit, but look, when you're working in these tight, cramped sink bases, sometimes a little scorching is just part of the job. You do your best to protect the cabinet, but sometimes it just happens. Once I get that valve pulled, I'm going right in with the sand cloth to clean that pipe back to bright, shiny copper. Then we're shifting over to the kitchen faucet stop, hitting it with the flame and sliding it off and getting that pipe prepped and sanded down so we can have a perfect surface for a new install. Next up, I'm grabbing the DeWalt deburring tool to clean up the inside of both of the pipes. This is a crucial step that a lot of guys skip, but I want the inside of that copper perfectly smooth. I'm fitting up some 1/2-inch Pro Press male adapters here. I like this method because it makes it so much easier and more serviceable for the next guy. When these stops eventually need changing, they can just unthread them without having to break out a torch or a cutter. Now we're prepping the new threads. I'm starting with a few reps of Hercules Mega Tape for that primary seal, and then I'm following it up with a good coating of Mega Lock thread sealant. Time to spin on these new fittings. We're using Odie FIP 1/2-inch by 3/8 straight quarter-turn stops. These are a massive upgrade over those old-styled multi-turn valves that always seem to seize up. These valves are built solid, they look clean, and they're going to be a lot more reliable for the homeowner if they ever have an emergency and they need to shut the water off fast to either their kitchen faucet or their dishwasher. Moving on to the dishwasher connection, I'm pulling the new braided supply line through the floor of the cabinet here. I like to use the old line as a guide to fish the new one through. The last step is making the final connections to the new stops that we just installed. We'll get the braided supply line snugged down, we'll crack the valves to the on position, and then check the whole system for leaks. Everything is looking bone dry and ready for action. On to the next one.